Hey, Candy from Blessed Life. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video about Susan Yara and her apology. But before we start, I just want to let you know what I'm about. And basically I do beauty, lifestyle videos, house decorations. I'm also a teacher, so I'm going to actually start a new series about teaching online for all our wonderful teachers in the U.S. who are having to adjust and learn how to do that for the coming year. So anyways, but let's get into it. Susan Yara, I'm going to tell you I like mixed makeup. I have watched her. She has, quote, influenced me in my life. I don't use makeup wipes, and the wipes to clean your face. I don't use those because of her. I stopped using more gritty exfoliants because what she said made sense. There are other things that she says that I don't follow. There are things that she suggested that I don't like, and there are things that she suggested that I try to like, and there are things that she suggested that I'll never probably try because she seems to have a little bit oilier skin, and I have a very dry skin, so there are some things I'm just not going to use. But so I was happy for her and I don't watch every single video. Probably there's very few YouTubers, SL Miss Glam, Tanya Gonzalez, Charlotte's Beauty Room. Those are probably the top three that I probably watch every time they release something. But so I kind of was in and out of the mixed makeup things, but I've always enjoyed her videos. I've loved the videos where she's watched somebody else's nighttime routine and commented. Like I said, I think she gives very good advice. She's always seemed to be more up and up. As far as I know, she's never had any drama before this situation with the release of Natrium, her line of skincare. And she's very, very skincare strong. She seems very knowledgeable. And so when she announced her release, I was like, yay! And honestly, I didn't even know that she had all the backstory because I watched that video, then another one popped up and I watched it. I was like, you know what? I do think I remember her talking about that. But like I said, I might not have even watched it because it was on, I think the Natrium product that she recommended was on vitamin C oils, and I have never had a good experience with most vitamin C oils, so I really don't use them. They tend to burn my skin and make it dry and itchy, so I just have never been a big fan of them, so maybe I didn't watch it. But anyway, so I watched it and then I was like, oh, this is what, the drama's about. And then, of course, because I watched one drama film comments, there were several more that popped up. And so I don't think I watched more than one or two other people's comments. And then, she gave her apology. And I saw it within like 15 minutes of it going up. And there were already thousands of people that had watched it before. And I listened to it, and I was like, okay. And I had just seen her release notification about her releasing Natrium the day before, or maybe 2 days before. I didn't see it right away when it first broke, so that was still really fresh in my mind. And I was watching her apology, and this is the thing. I really like her. I really think that she wasn't trying to be sleazy or shady in ways that a lot of people are sleazy and shady when they do their makeup lines. I looked it up. It's made in the U.S., which is a good sign. It means that it's probably in a really nice, clean laboratory. It's not over in China in some junk laboratory where rats are running around like you hear some of these lines are being produced. So there was a lot of good things about it. And so I wasn't like right away, oh my God, I've got to get it. I kind of was like, well, let me, see what's going on, see what I hear about it in the future. And so I wasn't even like, oh my God, I've got to get it because it's Susan Yara. I'm not that kind of person. Usually I have to hear buzz and feedback and think about it and decide. So I really, even though she had launched, I wasn't like, oh my God, it's Susan Yara, I've got to run and get it. I don't know if there were a lot of people that did that though. I have no idea. I don't know if back when she did the other videos in April that a lot of people bought the product and off of her recommendation, not knowing that she was connected to this company. And so I think where it got shady for me, and this is me, and I'm a little bit different, I think, than other people, is not just because she had a direct connection to the company, and I don't think she's being forthcoming. You can't be involved in creating these serums and be involved in giving feedback and being without, I don't know. Maybe she didn't sign an official contract, but I think that she was very, very involved in the company way from the beginning, and I think there was definitely an understanding that she was going to be a big part of the company. And this is what bugs me, because in her apology, she kept saying she wanted to have honest feedback. That's why she didn't come out and come forward. She was like, well, I'll recommend it. People will try it, and then I can get some honest feedback. People will comment on my videos, stuff like that. I think, and I do honestly think that that was in the back of her head, but that was not the way to go about getting honest feedback. And I think instead of her method for getting feedback was not an honest method for getting feedback, it was for a way of creating positive buzz about the company without saying I'm a part of this company, and without her friends who also did videos saying, this is my friend's company and I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this, and this is the thing. Their opinions could be 100% totally honest about what they thought about the products, and they probably could really like the products. Like I said, I think I don't think she's going to put out a sleazy product. Like I said, it was made in the U.S. It wasn't over in some, third world country labs. It was, so, there's a cleanliness and a safety factor there just built in. I think that she herself is very, very picky, and I don't think she's going to sign on to anything that she herself doesn't believe in. And it's really sad that she didn't have the confidence to believe in that, because what she could have done very, very, very easily instead of what she did was to send out promotional packets under the company name to people. For example, Madison Miller, I was watching one of her unboxings, and she opened up an unboxing and she read the card and she said, well, I'm not going to show you this product right now because this is a product that may or may not hit and be sold. So I'm not going to tell you about it, but they're just asking me for my honest opinions. And she could have done that. She could have sent out to a lot of her friends and a lot of her, maybe even people that she's might not be friends with, like, for example, Madison Miller, and asked, could you try these products? We are launching this, but before we do, we want to get some feedback. And I think everything, and then any feedback that she got, then, for example, if Madison Miller went back and said, oh my gosh, I used your cream for a month and I loved it, but I couldn't use the C serum because it made me break out or whatever it was, and they could get the feedback adjust the products if they got a lot of negative feedback on a certain product, or pull a certain product and not release it. And then for the people that really gave them a lot of positive feedback on the products that they decided to launch, they could have simply then turned around and said to them, thank you for all your feedback. Now, would you, if we do this or whatever, and I don't know how they work out the promotions. I'm not that important. Nobody sends me anything. Nobody pays me to say anything. So I don't know how that all works out. But I know that then she could have worked out with the ones that gave her positive feedback on it. And also with her Facebook page, instead of being, this product's really good, everybody want to try it, and influence people, she could have simply said, there's this new product, it came out, it said, they noticed that I have this Facebook group and a good fan base, and they want my fans to try it. Who wants to try it? First 100 people that want to try it, sign up, and the first 100 people, send them out some samples and ask them, for feedback within X amount of days, like give them 30 days to try it, and gotten the feedback. And I think that then everything would have been honest, clear feedback. She didn't do that. What she did was get feedback from her, obviously, friends and people who might have been in a promotion deal with her when they did the videos. And so it makes it seem a little shady. And I think that, honestly, all in all, the products are probably really, really good. Just because of all of her videos and how she is very, very conscious of product quality. And I don't know why she didn't have faith. I think, honestly, she didn't have enough faith in the products for whatever reason. Or she was insecure about the products. And I think that that's what's really, really sad. I think that that is what is really going to hurt her. And it's really probably going to put a stop on a lot of people ordering her products. And I think that that's really sad. I wouldn't not order her products simply because of that. In fact, maybe I should go order her products and just try them. They're not that expensive. And that's another thing. It really doesn't cost people. I don't know what their product guarantee is, what their return policy is. For people who say, oh, it broke me out, I don't like it, I want to send it back. I don't know what the return policies are. But as long as she has a good return policy, as long as she has a good product, she should have been confident. Yeah, you do need feedback. And I do think that feedback before the launch in February, maybe in January, at the beginning of January, the end of December, or maybe even move up the launch, because I don't think that that's probably a good time to be asking for feedback, because everybody's in their holidays and they're too busy to really have time to give you feedback, because most people do need to try a product for at least 2, 3, 4 weeks before they're going to see the results or not see results or see the problems that they're going to need to get the feedback on. And also, I think that she could have she picked 3 people instead of just picking 3 limited people. Like I said, there's the makeup industry and the makeup influencer industry is so huge. There are so many people like Madison Miller, SL Miss Glam, that would have been probably more than happy and willing to try our product and give them honest feedback for it. I don't even know all the people in the business, so I don't even know, but I'm sure she's probably got hundreds of people that she could have asked for feedback from, honestly, and not with her name on it, not attached to hi, you know me. Do it through the company with the CEO or the person that's in charge of marketing or whatever signing the letter. That, you don't have to disclose, hey, this is a line that what's-her-face is launching, or not what's-her-face, Susan Yara is launching at that point, because you don't want them influenced. If they don't like Susan Yara, you might get a bad report even, or no report just because they don't like her. So maybe, you ask for it under somebody else's name, but like I said, it's before it launches, it's before and you're not asking for promotion. Then once you got the positive feedback and who you got it from, ask. And that would have been actually even, this is where she really missed the ball. A lot of her Facebook fans are probably other people that watch YouTube that actually would like to be a beauty influencer like her, would like to have opportunities to, do Instagram posts or and so she could have then turned around and helped and lifted up her fan base and her people that like the products, and said, okay, and given them a little bit of a lift up and a little bit of a boost. She could have said, okay, when you do an Instagram post saying that you like this product, I'm going, make a big announcement, this is my product, and then get back with those people and say, okay, since you said even before it was connected to me and it was an honest review, can you do a review on your Instagram? Okay, great. You're going to do a review on your Instagram. Let me know when you do it. Tag me, and I will turn around and be sure to put you in my stories as somebody that liked and is promoting the product. It would have been that simple. And that would have been, one, free if she was worried about the money and the cost of getting promotions out. But one, free. Two, it's an honest opinion. Somebody that thought this way before they even knew that it belonged to her. And three, it would have, like I said, she's lifting other people up. And I think that in this industry, in all the industries, but specifically in this YouTube and Instagram world, there could be a lot of people that are giving other people a lift up and a pull up, because instead of snapbacks and being nasty about it. And I honestly, I think she's a really, it's kind of, for me, it's upsetting to see somebody that I've always thought was above board and is honest and knowledgeable and always trying to do their best to be positive, uplifting. As far as I know, I don't ever remember ever seeing a drama video about her before. And so for me, it's disappointing in that way. Like I said, I don't count her out simply because she screwed up in the way she launched the product. That doesn't actually reflect on the quality of the product. I do think I need to stop saying Okay, done with it. Not going to say it anymore. I do think that whatever the reasons were, and I get that, there's so many crazy things that happen when different YouTubers attach themselves to or launch some kind of makeup or product, whatever it is. And so I do understand her reticence to come forward with the product, but I think that there were a lot smarter ways to launch it. I hope she learns from this. I hope she's successful. I hope that if it's a great product, that a lot of people do get it, and that she has success with it. I don't wish her bad. I don't think it's like burn the factory down right now, because nobody's ever going to buy it because this happened. I think that we have to all realize that everybody makes mistakes. Obviously she had some insecurities or problems. And I don't know if it was all simply because she is a YouTube influencer and she was afraid to attach her name to it because of all of the billions of dramas that have happened on YouTube around and swirling around all these different beauty influencers, or if she actually had some insecurities and doubts about the quality of the product, which if she did, she shouldn't have launched the product. I think, though, when you look at everything that she's stood for and everything that I've seen consistently through her videos, she does seem to be a person that you can trust, somebody who gives an honest opinion, somebody who is not drama, somebody who is not trying to just take advantage of people. I don't think that was her heart. I think that she got with whoever it was because she's constantly, if you look at the products versus what she's constantly recommending in other products and different kinds of companies, I think she's constantly, said it again. I think she's constantly consistent, and I think that whoever it was that she got with, I think that they probably saw that in her. Or maybe she approached them. Who knows? You don't really know in the end whether they approached her or she approached them. It was her idea or somebody else's idea. But in the end, I think she really did want to develop some good quality products at a good price point that people, and especially her fan base, I'm sure she's had lots of comments, but Susan, that thing that you recommended was too expensive. I would like to try this vitamin C, or I would like to try these other creams and these other ingredients, but all of the products that you recommend are too expensive. I think that her heart was in it. I think that she probably worked very hard to produce a quality product. I don't think she produced a cheap product just to make a fast buck. And so I think that for that reason, she deserves a chance. And so if, don't let a couple sour grapes or a misstep or a mistake, if it was a product that you were thinking, maybe I do like these different ingredients. I've wanted to try this kind of serum. I've wanted to try this kind of product. Go ahead and try it. Like I said, it can't be that, it's not that expensive. So even if they have a lousy return policy, you're not blowing she's not selling $100 cream. It's not a horribly expensive product. So go ahead and try it if you want to try it. Don't let a little bit of bad press or a misstep. There have been plenty of people that have launched products that made huge mistakes or have had problems, but then they fixed it and the quality is there. And I do believe that with Susan Yara, the quality probably most likely is there. I haven't tried the product, so I can't endorse it, but I wouldn't let all of the negativity affect me if I really wanted to buy it. And like I said, I might just go ahead and order it. The only problem is because I'm in Colombia right now, I'm not sure if my sister can mail me stuff yet. They've closed the airport, so the only thing that you can get in is Federal Express. So to send a box that should cost $100, if you mail it other ways, it costs like $350, and I don't want stuff that bad to spend $350 on FedEx. That's just me. So that's my opinion. You check it out. Tell me what you think. Were you really upset about Susan Yara, and do you feel totally betrayed? I don't feel totally betrayed. I just feel like she did something I do think was a little shady, but I think in the end it was more stupid than shady. And I think that, like I said, everybody makes missteps. Everybody does something stupid in their life. Tell me what you think. Do you think the products are going to be good? Do you think it was just a money grab? Do you think that she was really should be like censored now, or those videos should be removed? She shouldn't be allowed to sell her products on YouTube because of it. What are your opinions? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button if you like this. And you have a most blessed, wonderful day. Bye.